All right, come on. Let's clap. Let's clap. Come on. Let's clap, guys. Let's clap. Like my mother always say, thank God for Jesus. It is a Feel Good Friday, guys. It is Friday, October the 6th, 2023, 12 minutes after the hour. Welcome, everyone, to the Shawn Harvey One Show, featuring the Wake Up Team with the Queen, Senny J, and the Queen, Miss Miko. Chat room is wide open, or you can call in. The number's 570-982-6950. Broadcasting on all social media platforms. Please like, share, follow, and subscribe to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. This is where you get that morning smoke. This is where you get that morning love. Just in case you don't have a deficit of love this morning from your friends and family while you walking out the door, this is where you're going to get that love. But most importantly, it's the only place in this whole universe and on this earth where you get your morning started right. Senny J, good morning. God bless you. Looking good this morning. How are you, young lady?
Good morning, Shawn. I'm doing great. We have a great show for you guys today. As always, we're going to get started with Senny Says, where I will let you know everything that is going on in Hollywood and entertainment news. We're not going to stop there. We're going to roll it on into Front Page News with Senny J, where I will let you know everything that is going on locally, nationally, and globally. So you want to make sure you stick around for that. Morning, Miss Miko. Hey, girl. Hey.
Good morning, girl. Hi, Shawn. Hey, to
Hey,
all
Miko.
the viewers. How are you? I missed you guys. It feels so good to be back here with you today on this Thursday. Oh my God, I've had a hell of a week, but you know what? We're going to leave that all at the front door and we're going to get into the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. It's your girl, Miss Miko. Let's get started with the weather. Right now in Lehigh Valley, we'll be broadcast live from. It is currently 67 degrees, going to a high of 74. It's not summer the way it was like on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but it's kind of like a early summer. So you can still get out. You can still enjoy the day. New York City, same deal. It's going to be dreary. It's going to be kind of cloudy, but still you're going to get about 70 degrees today, New Yorkers. Get out there. Enjoy New York. Please behave yourself. I've been watching the news. Y'all been acting crazy lately. So New York, you gotta get it together. I need y'all to behave today. It's going to be the last couple of days of warm weather. So we need you guys to just show love. Anyway, you want to stick with us. The only place on earth where you get your morning started right.
Thank you, Miss Miko. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. And Mr. Young and Nut, Gregory Young and Nut, don't worry about it. He said he needs the love. Well, you're going to get some love this morning. Directly. You're going to get an injection of love from your boy Harvey and the young ladies. Shout out to my nephew, Lee Scott Lee. Guess what? I'm coming to Dallas. I'll be there next month for 12 hours, and then I'm coming right back. Lee, I'll be in Dallas on November the 11th, staying for 12 hours, and I'm coming back. I'll give you the address. Come through. I don't know how far you live from Dallas, but I'm in the building. Now, Miss Miko.
What's up?
Good morning, guys, and good morning to Senny J. Good morning, everyone that's listening, watching, or viewing this show. Thank you. Before we get into the show, I just want to chop it up real quick on a Feel Good Friday. Miss Miko, I know we all been through this, but I went through this yesterday. I was in the supermarket, and I was in the self-check line, and a lady, I don't know, she was oblivious to the whole situation, but she skipped in front of the line. So
No.
Yeah, but all of us in the line was like, "Whoa, miss!" Back then, she was like, "Oh, okay, I'll do my fault." Like she did all that, right?
Okay.
And usually it's like old school, like where we live is a lot of Babylonians out here, and usually that's a Babylonian situation. A lot of Babs, they like to skip the line, their abilities to it. But I was shocked. This was a soul sister.
Soul sisters get slick too. They will try it. They get slick too.
I'm like, sis, no, not you.
Yeah, they try it.
I said, sis, it can't. Like, I was more disappointed on a Feel Good Fridays, guy, only place on earth where you get your morning started, right? Shawn Harvey Morning Show, featuring the Wake Up Team. Yes, let's see the hearts in the chat room on a Feel Good Friday. Miss Miko, I was more disappointed that it was a soul sister than her compared to her skipping the line.
Mm-hmm.
It was almost a generational thing. I was so disappointed at my soul sister. And sometimes I know that we are oblivious. It's a mistake. Put a number one chat room if you skipped the line and you really didn't know that you skipped the line. I'm just saying. But some people do it on a regular basis. I believe that this woman didn't know what she was doing, but I was disappointed because it's something that really like black folks don't. I'm not using a racial kind of situation here, but black folks. April Scott, good morning. April Scott's in
Hey,
chat.
April. Hey, girl.
Hi, April. Young and Nut, thank you for the star. Shout out to you.
Yo, you, City J and Miss Miko, y'all need to give Young and Nut a hug right now.
Word. Yeah.
Anyway, I'm like, I was disappointed in my soul sister for skipping the line. This is something that black people don't do.
Right.
This is something that's been ruled by the Babylonians for years.
But didn't you feel like, oh my God, not you, sis? What you doing? You making us look bad. Did you feel like that, Shawn?
Yes, I felt very disappointed. I really wanted to go over to him and be like, sus, no. And me and another person, another black guy, another black man. I don't know if this was a racial situation, but we were like, hey, sis, so like over here. And she's like, oh, okay. She had that whole man, okay, like she was a cousin. But again, I was more disappointed that it was a sister that skipped the line when this is something that's a Babylonian occupation. Cindy J, your thoughts?
Maybe. Well, what was it like? Because I know sometimes the lines now, because they don't have that many cashiers or like lanes open, the line sometimes will like go into the like store. So was there like a big gap or something? Because like,
First
how
of
was
all,
she able to just wiggle in there?
Put a pause on Gap.
Yeah, put a pause on Gap first.
For sure.
Thank you, Miss Miko. Yeah.
Put a pause on Gap. For sure.
Yeah. Thank you, Miss Miko. Yeah. In fairness to you, Cindy J, yes, there was a gap in the line, but not a gap where everyone could make that mistake. It was literally looking to the right or to the left, and you saw that there was a line there.
Okay.
Miss Miko, are you disappointed in before we start the show, guys, only place on earth where you get your morning started, right? Miss Miko, are you disappointed in the African American race that a soul sister would skip the line at the supermarket?
Absolutely. When we do stuff like that, I'm like, come on now, it gotta be us. Never a dull moment. You always gotta go do some BS. Yeah, it's very embarrassing, upsetting, for sure.
But City J, why do us African Americans feel a certain way when African Americans commit a mistake or something like this that we don't usually do? Why do we feel a certain way?
Because we're conditioned. We like everybody else. We were like, why would you do that? You know that's not what we do. You're making us all look bad, and now you're making me yell at you. I don't want to get rowdy in front of these Babylonians with you.
Right. We got to behave ourselves and act accordingly.
Fall in line.
Yep.
I think that's what it is, Shawn.
Okay, well, guys, welcome to. Yeah, what you gonna say?
Yeah, that recently just happened to me. I was in Walmart, and I'm sorry. I'm done with the self-checkout in Walmart. I'm tired. I feel like I get profiled enough. I don't need to deal with it at Walmart. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care if I'm going food shopping. I'll take the time because I like doing Instacart. Like, it's really been a long time since I've been grocery shopping. Mm-hmm. And so when I went there, there was a big gap, because Walmart is more crowded. So, and but you could visibly see that we're there and somebody was behind me. So this guy and the woman in front of me, she had a cart, but another lane had opened up. So she was able to like get there before I did. So I was still there. And the guy just Babylonian walking around and just went into the spot. I was like, oh, hi, hello. And then he turned around and I was like, I'm next in line. And he was like, oh, so sorry. So I go to like, and he was like, let me just go behind you. But the person in front of me wasn't exactly done yet. And I had a full cart. He's going to put his cart behind me and be like, oh, I'm going to go smoke a cigarette. I'm like, I don't give a damn what you do. You going to leave your cart there? Don't think I'm watching it, bro.
Mm-hmm. You going to smoke a cigarette while I bring up my groceries.
Right. I was like, why is he telling me that? Because I'm not responsible for none of that over there. So, yeah, Shawn, it's happening. People are running. You know what it is? It's because there's such long lines, I think. And people are like, they don't want to wait. So they be trying to get in anywhere they fit in. That's what I've noticed lately when I go to the store. The checkout lines, people are like looking for where to go to get out fast. Like, just chill. What happened to reading the tabloids while we was in line?
There is no
Scrolling?
tabloids at the line anymore. Have you noticed that?
I think so. There's like no like
There's
There's still
nothing there.
magazines.
There's just a bunch of candy. I look all the time.
You're right. I haven't seen any tabloids, where they're talking about the real Princess Diana.
Right.
The real Princess Diana scandal revealed. I would be like, ooh, what to talk about now?
Right.
You're right. That is true.
Well, welcome to the show, guys. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team with the Queen Senny J and the Queen Miss Miko. Follow, like, share, and subscribe. And thank you so much for the record-breaking viewerships over this last and reaches over these last 30 days. Thank you. And you bring up Walmart before we start the show, and it's a Feel Good Friday. Senny will get to the killing death stories at the end of the show.
As always on a Feel Good Friday.
But Miss Miko, let me ask you this, because Senny J said, she went into Walmart and did the whole thing. And I had to admit, sometimes, like Walmart or stores like that, like I don't like to go in. Like sometimes I think it's like a lot of subhumans in some of these particular stores. So my question to you, Miss Miko, is there a store, a bodega, or a chain? Like is there a supermarket? Like you go, now really like. I don't really be going in there like that, son. Do you guys have a store or a store?
You know what store I can't stand going in? It's two of them. Burlington and Foreman Mills. I don't care what's going on. I am not going into Burlington Coat Factory. I can't. It's just unorganized. There's a bunch of junk everywhere. They don't put nothing away. I just, yeah. Those are my two pet peeve stores.
I said supermarket something. She's like, Burlington Coat Factory, Foreman Mills, you are so right. Yo, Miss Miko, I ain't
going in Foreman Mills, bro.
Miss Miko, I went into Foreman Mills up here on Airport Road, somewhere in Allentown, somewhere up there. And I walked in there and I was like, I am a loser. Why am I in this location?
Dirty.
Yo, Miss Miko, did you feel the same way?
Yes. I was like, I don't belong here. It's not for me.
Hey guys in the chat room before we start the show, what's that supermarket chain or that brand store that you go and go, I can't be in here. This is not a good look for me. Senny, there's not no store, or it doesn't matter to you? Every store is a good look for you, Senny?
I'll go in all of them. Actually, no, I went into Ross the other day.
Loser!
I immediately walked out though, because the line was to the back of the store on like a Thursday. And you know what else their store? Actually, I'm not going in.
Where?
Dollar Tree. I'll go into the Dollar General first.
No, it depends, because I found a Dollar Tree in the cut that is like so clean, so kept together. I'm not even telling nobody where I go anymore. I took my girlfriend over there. I was like, you better not tell nobody my spot. I found a Dollar Tree that was super duper clean. No one goes there. The workers have nothing to do except to pack the shelves. Like I was like, I found everything I was looking for.
Well, why is there only ever one person at the register? This one I went over here by me. I was like, I didn't even think there was enough people in this town for it to be packed like that. I was just trying to run in and get some batteries. I was like, what is going on in here? It was a mess.
Hold on, wait a minute.
A lot of these discount stores, people are hurting out here, okay? Because those stores were packed and they're understaffed for sure. Because I can only imagine what they
need more money. They need to pay these people more money.
If you're in the Dollar Tree or the Dollar General and it's packed and there's only one or two cashiers and you really need these items and you're standing on the line for 10 minutes, you might need to reevaluate your life. But Miss Miko.
That's what I said. I walked the hell out.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I was like, it ain't that serious.
I'll go ahead and pay $4 for these dollar batteries. It's okay.
Right. She got four pencils and some balloons.
Halloween DIY. Come on.
before we move on to the show, Miss Miko, drop a dime on yourself. Where's that Dollar Tree at? Come on, show the love. What's
Oh
going
no,
on?
no, am I telling you? No.
We're not gonna tell anybody.
We're not gonna tell nobody. You
You
gotta tell.
it's 27 people in here. You're gonna tell everybody. No. 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 Then I go back and it's a line. Stuff is on the floor. No. I'm actually going right after the show. And Sean, I'm coming to get my water shoes. Are you home? I need my
No,
water shoes, Sean.
don't come over here, please. Don't come over here.
I'm
No,
Sean,
you,
I will be there at 10 o'clock. I need
no,
my
no,
water
no,
shoes.
no, don't come here. No, we're not. Nobody's gonna be home. Don't come over here. Your husband came over here 1 o'clock in the morning to drop him off, and that was strange. And like, he gave me some weird swinger vibes. No, I'm not
Oh my God!
big, big pickup truck. No, drop. No, no.
Oh my God!
Hey guys, only place on earth where you get your morning started right. Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team with the Queen, Senny J, and the Queen, Miss Miko. We truly appreciate you guys for tuning in this morning. All right, Senny, let's go. First story. We're gonna give it up to Senny says, or Senny, whatever, front page news, whichever way you're going. It's the S to the E double N Y, and you can't deny you got the front page news, y'all. Got the front page news, y'all.
Okay. So I will dive into the news. That is so funny, Lee Scott. Lee Scott said, I don't know how many times I left my stuff at Dollar General. It's not worth it. When I go in there and see one worker, I bounce.
Right.
Um, but no,
Yep.
Dollar General has self-checkout now. So that's been really helpful.
Hey guys,
Um,
what's that store throughout the country that you go into and like you have to really reevaluate your life while you're in there? And let's clap for Miss Miko. Foreman Mills.
No, thank you.
and you see me, Dollar General and Ross. So you know
That's
what's
right.
going on over here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dollar General. Damn, Ross. God, Jesus.
Mm-mm.
Dollar General, Ross, Foreman Mills. If you go to those stores on a regular basis, we want you to leave this morning show immediately.
Mm-mm.
Everybody's
That's it.
on stage, Sean. Okay, the first thing that I am going to start off, this is like a little bit of both. French officials, the city of Paris, it is being plagued by bed bugs, and they
Oh,
are holding emergency meetings ahead of hosting the Paris Olympics. They are saying it is hell. Um, the French government has been forced to step in to tackle an infestation of bedbugs. The tiny blood eating insects continue to plague the country ahead of France hosting the 2024 Summer Olympics. It's right around the corner. Prime Minister Elizabeth Bourne called an emergency meeting of ministers for today to tackle the bedbug crisis, which has impacted homes and the country's transportation system. The country's transport minister, Clement Bon, met this week with transportation companies to draw up a plan for monitoring and disinfecting and to try to ease what has been described as a national psychosis surrounding the issue. Bedbugs have become a nightmare haunting France for weeks as they creep, crawl, and feast on human blood as unsuspecting victims sleep. They also go where people go, hitching rides on a person's clothes or backpacks to find another person worth dining on at the subway. And there's also been reports at one of Paris's most popular theaters that they have bed bugs as well. The I'm sorry, 37 cases were reported in the bus and metro system, and a dozen others on trains, proved unfounded, as did viral videos of the tiny creatures supposedly burrowing in the seat of a train. While the suspected spike in cases proved false, removing bed bugs can be problematic as they can remain dormant for extended periods of time, and they can actually stay alive for a year without a meal. Without any blood, they can slow their metabolism and just wait, said an entomologist who raises bed bugs in his lab. The carbon dioxide that all humans give off will reactivate them and they'll come back to bite you. The Paris Olympics are starting in July, just over 9 months away, and would be a prime venue for infestations of the crowd loving insects. People are also, they've also, I'm sorry. Paris Fashion Week just ended this week, and they are urging all the celebrities that came, that are, now leaving, getting on planes, trains, automobiles, to thoroughly inspect their belongings before they get home, so that they don't travel, so they don't infest anywhere else. They said, according to a study, more than 1 in 10 French households were infested with bed bugs between 2017 and 2022. They said they relied on an anonymous survey for the topic because many prefer to avoid discussing, because they fear going public with a bed bug problem will stigmatize them. They've just urged people to. They're saying that bed bugs doesn't have to do with how dirty a person is. It doesn't matter how dirty or clean you are. Um, it's just about eating, sucking on blood and stuff like that. So they will go anywhere. They're hard to detect. They're saying if people are traveling, to leave your suitcases outside of your home until you have time to, like, thoroughly inspect it before you just bring it inside the house. So that's what I have on that.
Uh, Welcome to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show, featuring Wake Up Team on the place on Earth where you get your morning start right. Shout out to all the folks in the chat room so far. D-Lo, the ambassador of the chat room. Vanetta George, the godfather. Sola is in the building. Past, present. Reggie Harley, God bless you. Before I give my take on this, Miss Miko, what do you think about these bed bugs, if you don't mind?
It's I just found it fascinating what Senny said, and Vanetta George said in the chat room also, that bed bugs does not know the difference between clean and dirty. So they're found in a lot of luxury hotels, as well as like the Econo Lodge or the Red Roof Inn. That is some scary-ish. I'm telling you, that is
Uh,
scary.
Yeah,
I'm
I've known
terrified.
people that have had bed bugs at their house, and the stuff that they go through, because it's like they don't die. You can't, like, kill them. It's something like the way that they're made. Like, you can put a lot of pressure on them and they'll still be alive. So they're
well,
like centipedes. It's like something with their body. So it's like you gotta, like, burn them. they like, it's
first,
crazy.
first of all, if you saw the viral video of the gay black man that was out in Paris, and
Yes.
he was like saying, I'm gonna show y'all the real side of Paris. He's
He
like,
ain't never lied. That's
he was like
exactly
this.
what Paris is like.
He's
He
like,
ain't
I'm
tell
gonna
no
show
lies.
y'all what the real Paris is like. I'm gonna come with me, and he showed nothing but garbage right by the Eiffel Tower, and he gave us the real Paris,
He
the
ain't
real
lying.
France. And I'm saying this, all my folks out there, my French people, whatever y'all call, half of y'all are nasty. Bed bugs, this is nasty. She said that, the city said that the president said it's a national psychosis. That means burn all the mattresses. Everything is, this country is infected with with water bugs. Now, hey, listen, New York City got their own problem. They got the rats, and water bugs, and out here where we live, we got a squirrel problem. And I always say this throughout the years: people from New York who want to live out here in the Lehigh Valley and Allentown and East End and Bethlehem, or you want to go north to the Poconos, no, stay your ass in New York.
Don't be bringing that stuff up here.
We don't want the roaches
Roaches.
and we don't want the rats. We don't want that.
Definitely don't want the roaches.
We don't have that out here. So you stay over there. So it's the same thing like in Paris. Now the Olympics is coming. There's going to be nothing but bed bugs all over the place. This is a psychosis. This is a national emergency.
Yeah.
Look, Cindy just said it. These guys, they don't even die. They could go a whole year without eating. Who goes a whole year without? I can't go. My mouth is open with food every 7 minutes.
Yeah.
That's
To the
crazy.
French government, you're nasty. The, the people of France, half of you are nasty because we saw. And shout out to that gay dude. Cindy, did you see this video?
Yes, I saw the video.
Shout out to that guy.
But I felt like people could say that about New York too. I feel like every big city has these problems.
That is true, but we never see it.
Homeless,
Listen,
garbage, rats. Like, it's every big city. But it is, Paris is painted in more of like a luxurious life. And
Exactly.
so it is interesting to hear that about, the surrounding Eiffel Tower and all that.
Right.
Exactly. And I give this fair warning, Senny J, to our beloved Miss Miko, who loves to jet set and take stories of her in these planes and her face plastered by the window like this while the
Face
plane
is
is
never
about to
plastered on the window.
while the plane's about to take off. Here go Miss Miko with the horizon behind her. Listen to me, Miss Miko. Take your punk ass to Paris if you want to.
I ain't going to Paris.
You go
I'm
you go.
concerned about the people that's the transient people that's on the plane leaving Paris, going to other places, and getting on the planes that I'm getting on, trying to mind my business, live my best life, and bringing the bed bugs on the plane. That's what I'm terrified of.
This is worse than the coronavirus. I would
Crazy.
cancel the 2024 Olympics.
No,
This is
don't do
a
that.
health hazard. The people of Paris, the country of France, you're nasty. I don't know if you people take baths. I don't know what's going on. I don't even want to eat the food. I don't want to go nowhere
The food
over
in
there.
Paris is nasty anyway.
I don't even want French vanilla coffee. I don't none of that. Keep anything from France. Don't even ship it this way. Because if you bring it to the New York area, we already have a rat problem. We don't, and there's probably a small water a bed bug problem, but we don't need this. Shut down Paris. Shut down the traveling. The United States needs travel restrictions to and from the country of France.
Yeah.
And they need to lock down this city of Paris. They have to go. These bed bugs, they're all in the mattresses. You gotta burn mattresses. You got it's a lot of
They're
work that
gonna
they have to
burn
do.
their metro system,
The
their
mattresses,
sheets.
blankets, sheets, pillows, curtains, towels,
Everything gotta go.
everything has to go. That's it. You people in Paris, you're nasty. Stay away from here. Stay away from America. Miss Miko, we're gonna get into some tips early. Wait. Before we get into the tips, before Cindy come back,
Okay.
I asked the question. And welcome to the show, guys. And we need to see the hearts in the chat room. I want to see the hearts right now in the chat room. Where the hearts at in the chat room? Lately, there's been a lot of video of Blue Ivy on social media. Obviously, Jay-Z and Beyonce's daughter. She's trending on social media, and every time I see her, she's performing and dancing. Miss Miko, are you aware of Blue Ivy being trending on social media?
Absolutely, Shawn. Blue Ivy is America's new sweetheart. What can I say? We love Blue Ivy. And I think what's really cool about Blue Ivy trending is that we saw her when she started dancing with her mom, how she was all shy and she would get on stage and she would look around and she would wave.
Yeah.
And she would just do her little dance like this. Now Blue Ivy's like, she turning up. She bringing all the smoke right now. So, I mean, shout out to Blue Ivy. I salute you, sister. You are commanding attention. You are commanding love. You are commanding that stage. So that's what's going on, Blue Ivy. So shout out to you, Blue Ivy. And how many of y'all in the chat room actually went to the Renaissance tour? Put number one in the chat room if you saw Beyonce and her beautiful daughter, Blue Ivy, on tour. I know Senny J did.
Word, Miss Miko gave me 17 number one. It was so amazing. And seeing her, I seen her when she went to New Jersey, and it was just so great seeing her. The crowd like erupted with, so much happiness when she came out on stage, and it was just amazing. I was so upset when I seen people give, her so much hate for how she was, and saying things like, oh, there's other kids that she could give that opportunity to. Why? Why
Blue
am
was
I
out there like
giving?
this.
Why am I going to give another
Go
kid an
ahead, Blue.
opportunity when I'm literally training my child? Like, that's what it is. And look how she is now. So people need to come. And I think Blue Ivy's net worth, I was looking it up the other day. She's at like 750 million already.
Dope.
Because like since she was born, her parents had put her on, their label, and they gave her writing credits, not writing credits, but like, she did like little vocals on Jay's album when she was a baby. So that girl, she's already on her way. She's not even 18 yet. So
I
congrats to
am
her.
I am a Blue Ivy fan. Uh, I see her out there dancing. She's a beautiful young lady. Um, Miss Miko talked about her confidence, not having any confidence in the beginning of the tour, and she's blossomed. And thank God for these Instagram shorts and YouTube shorts where City went to the concert.
Yeah.
Uh, uh, I'm watching this on video, and it's just a beautiful situation. And for people to criticize Beyonce and Jay-Z for uh, allowing their daughter to be a part of their empire, you guys need to kick rocks. Any parent would do that. You people who are criticizing Jay-Z and Beyonce, you would do the same for your own beloved child. So what are we talking about? That's a whole global empire over there. See, because in America, we don't have royalty. They got that over there in England with the Babylonians, with the King Charles and the Queen Elizabeth. Our entertainers are like our royal family. And it's safe to say that Jay-Z and Beyonce is one of our royal families in America. And I asked the question to Senny J and Miss Miko. Can we name at least 5 of a royal family? This is not a colonial society in America. This is a capitalist society. We don't have no monarchy. We are governed by 3 different bodies in this country. But I would rank Jay-Z and Beyonce as one of our royal families. Miss Miko, I ask you this. We need to name like the top royal families in America, even though we're not a monarchy. I say Jay-Z and Beyonce and Blue Ivy and that whole movement over there would be considered one of the royal, like in New York City, they got, like New York City, they got the crime family, the Gambinos and the Bolanos and the Sacatinis.
Not the Sacatinis.
The Sacatinis.
Making stuff up over there.
Miss Miko, off the top of the head, pause. What would be one of those families in America that would be considered royalty? I say Jay-Z and Beyonce.
I would say Barack, Michelle, Sasha, and Malia.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Let's write that down. Yes. Yes.
If not, let's write that down.
Yo, let's write that down. Yo, let's give it up for Miss Miko. She came through in the clutch with that one. I thought she was going to say Foreman Mills.
Hell no. Not Foreman Mills. The
Remember that commercial? Foreman Mills. CJ and people in the chat room, let's throw it out there. What would be that's a great one. And it doesn't have to be black. It could be black, white, whoever. I say Beyonce, Jay-Z, and Miss Miko said our beloved Barack and Michelle Obama. CJ, you up next.
The Kardashians.
Yes.
You know I love them.
Yeah.
They're just ruling everything right now. And Kim, she's the queen. She keeps that thing rolling. I'm not even going to say Chris, because Chris is just finding the opportunity off Kim's back. So those are that's who I feel America's royalty over there.
Listen, I have to agree with Senny J. Look, Kim Kardashian would be royalty in this country. These are our kings and queens.
Word.
Guys in the chat room, what's royalty in this country? We've named 3 valid royal families. And I would like to throw in the 4th one, and I know they're going to trip on me.
Don't say P. Diddy.
My beloved P. Diddy. My beloved P. Diddy would be considered royalty in this country.
Nah, that's a reach. That's a reach.
Chat room, who's royalty in this country? We named 3. We named 3 already. The Kardashians, the Obamas, and Jay-Z and Beyonce. You put your thoughts in the chat room.
Or maybe even, I don't know, Shaw, you want to throw in Taylor Swift over there. She's single-handedly revolutionizing the NFL.
Taylor is outside.
So
Let's
I
go
don't know. I
into.
mean, I'm not a Swiftie, but they taking over right now.
Yeah, yeah.
If
Tell
you're
outside.
not a Swiftie, you'll be one next week.
Yeah.
You too, Miss Miko, and myself. Yes, Taylor Swift might be considered royalty in this country. I don't know. I think so. All
Yeah, they love us. They love them some Taylor Swift.
right,
They
Cindy,
go
let's
hard.
move on. Welcome to the show, Feel Good Friday, only place on earth where you get your morning started right. Shawn Harvey One Show, featuring the Wake Up Team with the Queen, Miss Miko, and the Queen, Cindy J. Let's go. What else you got, Cindy?
Yes, the other thing that I have, um, New York City. There are congestion scanners that are being installed on the west side of Manhattan, and New Jersey is filing a lawsuit over toll shopping, is what they're calling it. New York has started installing toll readers on the west side of Manhattan to start charging congestion fees by the spring. But the New Jersey governor is fighting back. New cashless systems are already popping up in the busy metropolitan that will charge commuters anywhere between $9 and $23 to enter New York coming in May. Contractors were seen installing these readers along 61st Street and West End Avenue. And more will be popping up all across the city from 60th Street and down. Congestion pricing is expected to go into effect in the spring. New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy filed a lawsuit against the federal government in hopes of blocking the installations, which he claims the feds short circuited the traditional review process. However, MTA chairman Jono Lieber said the transportation agency got the federal environmental approval. They said we've started that installation as we've also started to build out the software and what we call the back office system for capturing toll information and generating bills and so on. Murphy, however, accused New York of toll shopping and claimed it would cause commuters to find different routes into the city to avoid paying higher tolls, resulting in more traffic and more pollution. They said we are particularly disappointed in the lack of a thorough environmental review and lack of measures for impacted communities. He's calling the tolls anti-environmental, anti-commuter, and anti-business. Um, the MTA is operating the toll readers, and the company's Traffic Mobility Review Board met to discuss this. Basically, they are just trying. Basically, the New Jersey mayor, the New Jersey governor, just feels like, a lot of people commute to New York to work and things like that. And now they're saying at certain times of the day, if they travel anywhere, they're going to be hit with a toll while they're just sitting in traffic. And New York is basically saying we need to do something about congestion, pollution. They're really urging people to use mass transit rather than drive their cars because it's becoming unbearable. So maybe, but they haven't fully approved anything yet. They've already started installing the scanners, and they feel that if it's not approved, then the city is just wasting money by putting these things up because the toll readers cost about $507 million to design, build, and operate. They're going to be located around the Lincoln and Holland tunnels coming from New Jersey, the Ed Koch Queensboro Bridge, Queens Midtown Tunnel, Williamsburg Bridge, Manhattan Bridge, Brooklyn Bridge, and there will be 120 detection points across both the west and east sides of the island. So there you go, which is probably why they're doing this whole thing, trying to, with that whole robot in the subways, because they're trying to make the subway system more safe for people, for
What
more people
robot?
to
What did I
participate.
miss?
Down at the Times Square subway station, they implemented it's like a big robot, but it's supposed to be autonomous and it just rolls around and people can go to it if they have an emergency. It's a
I,
robot rolling around by itself.
They're
Oh,
gonna throw that robot right on the tracks. They're gonna push it right on the tracks. Watch.
They said if you mess with it, you will be found and you will be arrested and
uh,
prosecuted to the full extent of the law.
Yeah, okay.
only place on earth where you get your morning started right, guys. We truly appreciate you. Like to share and follow and subscribe to Shawn Harvey One Show feature Wake Up Team. Woo! All right. Senny, someone in the chat room said Oprah Winfrey, Oprah should be royalty. What do you think?
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
We'll take Oprah and Gail.
Yeah, Oprah, please. She
Oh,
about to have,
wait,
she about to
wait a minute.
release that favorite things list. We about to go crazy.
Wait a minute. Wait, Gail. What Gail got to do with Oprah being royalty?
Because they're best
Gail, what?
friends.
No, 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 no,
No, Gail's married, right? Or she has
no,
a
no,
kid.
no. Listen. Jay-Z and Memphis Bleak are best friends. He's not royalty. Tyler Perry. What about no?
Yeah, we'll take Tyler.
No, Tyler could go somewhere and pay the light bill.
No, we can take Tyler. Take Tyler.
I won't.
You would think.
Who is even his wife? Who is she?
I don't think he's married. I think he just have a baby mother.
I
don't think he's married. Somebody said that Trump is considered royalty.
I know you lying.
That might be the case, but
yeah.
Hold on a second. You guys in the chat room, put in who's royalty in the United States. Whether if you disagree with their policies or not, but they qualify as royalty because we don't have any royal family here in America. To all my good friends in New Jersey, all my house heads out there, and all the folks from New Jersey that's been coming to New York for generations, getting that money and then going back on the turnpike and going back home, those days are over. They spent $507 million installing these detectors. This is passing. The governor, Phil Murray of New Jersey, shut up. You've been making all the coins for your residents in New Jersey. And to all my people in New York, feel the wrath of the madness. And I'm not talking about Queen Latifah. There's no way to put the cars in New York City. And I'll tell you why. Because when they built the infrastructure back in the day, they can't expand it. They can't expand. Oh, let me can't expand it. Yes, put a pause on that.
What are you talking
about? They can't. Girl, I have no idea. I'm just listening.
They can't. That's my thought all the time too, Miss Miko. You're right. Think about it, New York City. They can't expand the Cross Bronx Expressway. They can't expand the BQE, adding another lane. They just can't do it. It's done. They can't make more room for the traffic, and the volume of cars are superseding the way they built the roads. But everybody want to get in their car and drive to the city. They can't do it no more. So what did they say? All right, we tried. They tried. They tried the stupid bike lane. They gave you city bikes. There's 17 billion bikes in New York City like this is downtown Saigon. But you want to drive your Lexus into town. And then throughout the years, they raised the tolls from Lincoln Tunnel from $3 to $78, and you're still coming through every day. So what are they doing? They said, okay, this is what we're going to do now. Every section of Manhattan, you're paying for. $9 to $23, you're going to pay. So now when you head to the New York City from Jersey, you got to pay your little easy pass on the New Jersey toll. Then you got to come to the George Washington Bridge and they're going to bang you for $17. And then when you enter into New York, you're paying $9 to $23 to get into New York. I also strongly suggest they should pay that going out of New York. And this is coming from a person who travels to New York. They should only allow the delivery trucks, the Ubers, and the all kind of deliveries in New York. The rest of limousines, stuff like that. Everybody else, take the bus. If you got money, take a helicopter.
I ain't taking no bus.
Governor,
Take
Governor,
the bus in, Miss Miko. Take the
take the
bus.
bus. Because you know why? If you don't take the bus, you're going to be toll shopping. And if that's what you want to do, then it's fine. Because it's going to cost you $100 to go to New York City in your car. Or figure it out. Go to New Jersey, go to Jersey City, take the light rail into New York, and then come back and get your car. I know that's a lot. But what I'm saying is there's no way to put these cars. There's no in park. And look, and we are glad. It's amazing to me. And even for me, I went to Midtown Manhattan, Miss Miko.
Mm-hmm.
I went to the Diamond District. I parked my car in the garage across the street from 6th Avenue, whatever. $70
Yeah.
for a couple of hours. And I was glad to pay it.
Yeah. I said
They're going to go up on the prices of the cars to park in New York City. There's no way to put the cars. I applaud New York for doing this. And I'm from New York, and I'm going to have to pay this toll because I'm in New York all the time. But this is ridiculous. I say scan the whole 5 boroughs, except for Staten Island.
Don't do that. Staten Island been had they toll. That Verrazano Bridge, it's been a hefty toll to get to Staten Island. Both ways.
Shout out to New York City. Shout out to New York City. Get that money. $9 to $23. Uber guys, delivery truck guys, charge them $5.
Oh yeah, and they're extremely pissed off, especially Uber drivers and delivery drivers, because they're like, why are we being taxed when we're just over here doing our jobs? So I can see how it would, be a problem. There's a lot of deliveries that are made in the city.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The delivery guys, you said $9 to $23, right, CJ?
Mm-hmm.
They should charge the delivery. They should charge the delivery guys $5 and let the Ubers and the Lyfts and all those guys just charge them $1.
What? That scanner don't know the difference. That scanner don't know you an Uber driver or a delivery driver. They don't give a damn.
New York City drivers, you're gonna get a scanner up your ass.
They're saying it's gonna be in effect by spring. So I guess we're gonna have to figure out, because you know what? Those Easy Pass, not the because they don't have any more toll people, and you just getting it in the mail. I don't have Easy Pass because we really don't have tolls like that out here. So it doesn't, make sense to have it. So when I get those in the mail, it always goes late. And I knew that was going to happen when they stopped with the toll. And so it annoys me. Do you have Easy Pass, Shawn?
Yes, I do have the Easy Pass.
So it doesn't matter for you.
I do have the Easy Pass, and they always deduct the money out my account, and then I also replenish it. And there's sometimes I don't pay. And I
have like a stack of mail like this from the tolls.
Right, you got to deal with that. Same here. There's times where I'm late on the payment. Blah blah blah. New York City. New York City, I applaud you. And this is coming from somebody that's going to be affected by these tolls, because there's no way around it. Because there's no way to put these cars. Shout out to New York City. There's no way to put the cars. But you're right. The delivery and the Uber guys, I think they should be exempt from that. But they can't do that because people going to try to find a way around it. Everybody's going to sign up for Uber so they don't have to pay to get into New York. So it's just a lot.
Yeah, or they try to, I had a story about that. I have to find it. This guy got fined because, not even fined, he has like crazy charges on him because he was using a device that like flipped his license plate around. It like flipped his license plate. He also had a device where a curtain would go over his license plate. There's also on Amazon and like a reflective plate cover so that when you go through the scanner, when it flashes, you don't see anything.
That is hilarious.
But I think if you use one of those and get caught, you can get in a lot of trouble.
I know a lot. Right. I know. I heard that story. And look, a lot of people in the chat room or people are saying New York is desperate for money. They're trying to get money from everybody. Of course they are.
Yeah, and they
We,
can't.
we're making it easy for them. They have given up. They tried everything to try to slow the traffic down in New York City. It's too congested. Rush hour in New York starts at 4 in the morning and it ends at 4 in the morning. There's no more. Remember back in the day, rush hour was like 3 to 6, 7, everything. No, this
Rush
is
hour's
all.
24 hours.
It's 24 hours.
Yeah,
And now you're
24
getting
hours.
mad because you need to pay to get in. That they trying to stop all of this. What they should do is put it up to $50 a pop. You won't see no traffic. You won't see it.
You won't.
No, you you will. They'll
Put
pay
it,
it.
put you want to come into New York City? $17 George Washington Bridge. When you get over the other side of the bridge, $50 to get in. And you can drive in New York all day.
Well, New Yorkers need to protest. They need to get out there in the streets. You saw what they did over in France, probably why they got all them bed bugs. They wanted to raise the retirement age. Then people got out in the streets for weeks. I have to follow up whatever happened with that. I don't think
Me
they
And
were
too.
and,
successful.
and Cindy, before we move on, I'm just like Miss Miko. I don't want to get on no bus.
Mm-mm.
Miss Miko, you might have to reevaluate. I'm just saying.
Or because it's only from a certain part, I guess 60th Street down, whatever. I don't even know where in the city this is, but maybe park the car, maybe just take the train once you get there or
I'm not getting on
something.
no train.
Cindy,
Okay. Or an
Cindy, what
Uber.
they're gonna do is this. Miko's
Walk.
gonna Cindy, Miko's gonna pay $200. But Cindy, this is what they're gonna do. This is what they're gonna do. This is just the beginning. Cindy, like you said, they're gonna put these little toll stations up all over the place. This is the preliminary, locations. And then after a while, if you want to go from one side of town to the other, it's gonna cost you.
But Sean, how is that different from New Jersey? When you go to New Jersey, if you go to Atlantic City, it's 1,035,000 tolls. New Jersey been doing it for years. So how is that different from Jersey? If you drive in different towns in New Jersey, that's what
Are
they
you,
do.
are, are
They
you
Oh
tax
serious
yeah,
right
the
you.
now?
turnpike,
Are you,
right?
are you, Miss Miko, are you serious right now? The
I'm
problem,
so serious.
I'll tell you what the problem. I'll tell you what the problem is. Right, you're going down Atlantic City Highway, which is 40 State Road 42 to Atlantic City. You're right, 37 toll. But you're coming into New York where there's nowhere to drive. At least in Atlantic City, you're driving 40 miles an hour. You go to the toll, you're going through the toll 40 miles an hour. New York, soon as you get close to New York City, there's nowhere to drive. That's the difference. They got to stop this. Just let the trucks, the Uber drivers, I would even say the Uber drivers and the Lyft, let them in free, let the trucks in free, and everybody else got to pay.
Mm,
What else you got saying?
mm.
Um, the other story I have. Oh, sorry, I got so wrapped up in what
And
she was
Governor
talking about.
Phil Murray from New Jersey, shut up. Shut the F up.
He's looking out for his New Jerseyans. Is that what they're
New
called?
Jersey, you
Yeah,
guys,
what do people from New Jersey call? Newark? No, I don't know. What they call themselves?
the
What are
people
they
from New
called?
Jersey are called Newarks. No,
I
No.
don't know. That's all I hear. Newark. We from Newark. That's what I. That's what they say.
I think they
What do you
call New
call New
Jerseyans.
Jersey people in the chat room? What do you call yourself, New Jersey people?
I
I think
think
they
they are
call,
New Jerseyans, right?
New Jerseyers? I don't
yeah,
know.
hold
We're
on,
Pennsylvanians.
hold on. Yeah, Natalie, right? Yeah, let the trucks in for free.
Oh, please.
Mm.
Yes, let the trucks in for free and let the Uber drivers in for free. And everybody else, like Miss Miko, that want to drive their nice little cars into New York City, it's going to be $250.
I'll
What's
pay
the
for
problem?
convenience because I'm not taking no public transportation, so I don't even
Exactly.
care.
So, and you
I'll
go
pay.
And Cindy, check this out. You're going to have folks that have the philosophy with Miss Miko where the city will earn money. Yes, I say, Natalie, right? Let the Uber drivers and the truck deliveries in free. They got to make deliveries. Everybody else, $200. I'm trying to still figure out where the problem is. Miko is willing to pay $238 going to New York City. This is what I'm talking about. But don't penalize the Uber driver and don't penalize the freaking truck dude who already got to pay $50,000 in tolls anyway.
It's not him, it's the company.
Ooh, and in New York, they also have that congestion law where you can't idle, I think, longer than like 3 minutes or something like that. So they face a lot in that city.
And if you want to commute to New York City, you're still gonna pay the toll. My suggestion to you is get your punk ass up at 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, get in that car if you live in Pennsylvania and start heading to New York at 3 o'clock in the morning. So by the time it's 5 o'clock in the morning, you missed all the traffic and you're there. And then you sit in your punk ass car for 4 hours before it's time for you to go to work.
Idling and getting a ticket, like Cindy just said. You're gonna be sitting in your car idling and getting another ticket.
I think it's only for it's for trucks because remember I had given a story a little while back. You can like make a good side hustle off of that because you have to send it to like the Department of Transportation
I
or whatever. You
remember
have to
that
send them a
story.
video. So I don't know. I might do that. I go to the city, see these trucks just waiting there,
Make a little coin.
make a little
And
coin.
then,
You know what I'm saying?
and speaking of that, don't you dare dispute that toll shopping, scanning new $570 million ticket
Yeah.
because you're not gonna win. No
I'm
wins.
just gonna I'm just gonna get a license plate flipper cover thing. Catch me if you can.
Mm-mm.
Or or get your cardio up and ride one of those dirty ass city bikes throughout the city. What else you got, City?
It might have bed bugs. Sean,
And then after City's story, we're gonna go to Miko's tips. Go ahead, City.
um, Diddy, I'm riding your Diddy wave, Sean. He is in the news again. He must have heard you talking about him. Not Sean, stop. I can't. Diddy is reportedly being countersued by his alcohol partner brand. I don't know if it's I think it's Diageo or Diageo. I'm going to say Diageo for allegedly using racism claims to extort company out of $100 million COVID relief funds. Now this started in May of this year. Diddy had filed a lawsuit against Diageo for neglecting marketing and promotions for their joint venture, which is the tequila label De Leon. He alleged racial discrimination, listing that Diageo boxed his brand into an urban black classification. He said Diageo has typecasted Ciroc and DeLeon, apparently deciding they are black brands that should be targeted only to urban consumers. Diageo denied all allegations, including claims Diddy was told that if he were someone like Martha Stewart, the product would be distributed to a more diverse crowd. The alcohol giant has claimed that Diddy's accusations of racism from the company were only an attempt at extortion. The the UK business reportedly filed a countersuit against the music mogul, which stated in May of 2021, following Diageo's public commitment of 100 million US dollars to help with COVID recovery for the hospitality sector and underprivileged communities, Diddy demanded that Diageo pay his $100 million and threatened then to reach out to every news outlet or he was going to quote unquote burn the house down. Aside from that, it's been said that Diddy even bragged about causing maximum damage to Diageo and the DeLeon brand by claiming that they exercise racism in their business dealings with them. Ultimately, the alcoholic company called for the judge to dismiss the suit and declared the end of the collaboration, citing that Diddy only contributed $1,000 to their $100 million outlay plans. Um, Last month, a judge ruled that the case would be moving forward as Diddy seemingly has valid grounds to stand on. Their partnership dates back to 2007 when he teamed up with them for Ciroc for an equal share partnership. And then in 2013, they crossed paths yet again for DeLeon. So I don't know. I don't know if Diddy is affiliated with DeLeon Tequila anymore. I tried it. I mean, it was all right. I'll stick with the Casamigos and all of that.
Not the Casamigos.
But yeah. So Diddy,
That
come
was
on,
pretty
bro.
good.
You only You only put in a. I mean, this sounds very on brand with Diddy. So,
Yeah.
he's been known to have some interesting business dealings. So we'll
Diddy's
see.
definitely Diddying. I believe every word in the story. I believe he did everything they said that he did in the story. Definitely Diddying.
Welcome to the show, guys. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. Shawn Harvey Morning Show, featuring the Wake Up Team with the Queen Senny J and the Queen Miss Miko. Please like, share, follow, and subscribe. How dare both of you? We just talked about royalty not even 10 minutes ago. And then Miss Miko used the disrespectful term of Diddying. How dare you?
Diddy is Diddying, Sean.
Diddy is Diddying at a high rate.
And it doesn't make sense to anyone in this chat room that's listening to this show that this alcohol business brand would take Ciroc and put it on the shelf with the black folks. You don't think that that's a reality?
When you go into the liquor store, is there a black area?
Yes, there's a black area in the liquor store.
Senny.
It's behind the counter.
It's right. It's right. Thank you.
Hilarious.
Thank you. But you know what? But we don't protest that in the liquor store. So Diddy, who only invested $1,000 and basically split the profits with this company, is exposing the company for their racist practices. While us black people say, "Oh, just Diddy being Diddy." What was it? Diddy. What was your terminology again?
Diddying.
Diddying. Oh, being Diddying. Do you know that Mr. Can't Stop, Won't Stop?
Wait, Sean, somebody said...
Mr. We can party, we can do this every weekend? How dare you? How dare you go against my beloved king, P. Diddy? He made $1,000 investment and made $100 million off of it.
That was their money. And it was supposed to go for COVID relief.
No, it wasn't.
It was supposed to go for COVID relief for the hospitality industry. And Diddy said if they don't give him the $100 million, he's going to burn the business down.
And what's wrong with that? How many black folks doing COVID that snaggled up that money? And that's what he's doing.
Why are we giving you $100 million on your 1,000 investment? We're partners.
Because the only thing they did was bottle up the liquor and put it in the bottle and put a sticker on it. Diddy moved the whole brand. Let's keep it real. He moved the whole brand. He put Ciroc on his back. How dare this company countersue? You need to kiss my beloved king in his ass and give him his money. Can't stop, won't stop, baby.
True, though. Like, he did build up those brands, and I feel like maybe he knew that they weren't. Maybe he knew that they were planning to cut ties with him or something. So he was like, "Let me just get my money up front before all of this goes south." And why would you partner with him again? If he's such a bad person, like such a bad partner to work with, or these.
Because Diddy is the company. Even though they put 50%, he's the company. Diddy could have did that with any liquor distributor. He chose them.
Yeah.
How dare you? And let's clap for Senny J. She getting money. She drinking Casamigos. Let's clap for that.
Oh, there's no Hennessy. Have to go with the Casa.
I did a comedy show with the New York King, and he walked in the room, and I was like, "Yo, what's going on? Blah blah blah. Yo, what you drinking, bro? Yo, Casamigo. Blah blah blah." I get the Casamigo in the Heineken. It was like $79. I go, whoa. I the lady like $4.50. I said, whoa, wait, for that?
It's overhyped too. That's why they be marking it up. It's very popular right now.
That juice.
All right, listen, what we're gonna do, we're gonna get into some Miko's tips. Welcome, guys. I want to see the hearts in the chat room. Let's show each other some love. Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team with the Queen Senny J and the Queen
Wait,
Miss Miko.
sorry, Miss Miko, what was that comment? Somebody said something?
Who was somebody said, you said, where is the black section in liquor store? And Jonathan Overstreet said it's right next to the Newports.
I don't even know. All I know
Now,
is it's probably behind the counter.
but you know what? It's funny, but is it really funny? It's true. It's true.
True.
But we worrying about Diddy demanding some COVID money from a company that he put on his back and made them all this money. We're more worried about Diddy than the blatant racism in the liquor store where they put the Newports and the Hennessy and the Ciroc all together.
Yo.
And the Sutter Home, you know, the Sutter Home, all that. That's not on the regular wine section. That's on the other side. Because black folks
The
love
Carlos
Sutter Home.
Rossi, the big gallon for $3.
That's right. Black folks in the chat room.
They're all in their respective lanes. They do not separate the liquors, except the Hennessy. That
Black
Hennessy
folks,
never be on the shelf. It'd be behind the counter.
black folks, for the number one, if you snatched up that big ass bottle of Sutter Home, multiple flavors, and you went home and you threw that joint back. For the number one in the chat room, if you the black man's favorite liquor store wine, that's Sutter Home. Miss Miko, you ever had the Sutter Home?
With the twisty top?
Yeah, with
Absolutely.
the twisty top.
Absolutely.
Yes, City J, have you ever had the Sutter Home with the twisty top?
Yeah. And the Franzia in the box.
Let's not forget the box wine.
That thing be like $12. I'm like, yes, please.
Yo, my wife came home with the wine in the box. I was like, okay.
You were like, it must have been a rough week.
Wow. She went like this with the box.
Wine alone ain't nothing wrong. And then I'm gonna put some ice in it. Yes, I will. So
she pulled the big glass out with the box and went like this.
She held the box over the
I was like, what are we doing?
And then I get to the point where you can't get it anymore, so you take the whole bag out the box and just put that in there. It's a whole thing. I'm so
It's a
ashamed of
struggle,
myself.
y'all.
Welcome to the show, guys. The only place on earth where you get your morning. All right, we get into the Miss Miko tips. What you got, Miko?
Oh
That's
my
fun.
God. That was a good one, guys. For my tips, I wanted to piggyback off of Senny J's story about the bed bugs. And
Yes.
since I know a lot of you in the chat room, you travel, and I think Vanetta George and LaShawn would say that they have like a bug spray situation that they spray the whole hotel room when they get there to make sure that there's no bugs. But how do you tell where the bugs are hiding? Hey, bed bugs, where do you reside? So we need to know where the bed bugs reside in the hotel rooms. And these are a few places I think that you should check for bed bugs. First thing is the headboard, especially if your hotel headboard is it's not leather, it's kind of some type of fabric headboard. You check your headboard, of course, blankets, sheets, pillows, the curtains, those nasty chairs that they always have in the side of in the corner of the hotel with the leg rest that people do nasty things on. I don't even sit on them chairs, but check them chairs because the bed bugs is in there. So it's some leftover sperm from somebody. So check them chairs as well. Also, you want to make sure that your luggage is hard side luggage. If you get the soft side, hard side luggage is the luggage that's kind of like the hard plastic because they can't actually attach onto that. So if you get the soft side luggage, do not store your luggage on the floor. Don't mess with the carpets. I used to use the luggage racks. I put my luggage on the luggage racks. I open it and I close it. I never leave my luggage open. Another thing you want to do is always have plastic bags. If you can keep your luggage in plastic bags, that'll help the bed bug infestation from touching your clothes. Keep one for your dirty clothes, one for your clean clothes, but try to always store it in plastic bags so that they can't get to it. And last but not least, what you want to do to see if there's signs for bed bugs in your hotel, you're going to look for spots on your bedding, like rust-colored blood or black spots. That might be their droppings. Eggs. What is that sound, Sean? Do you guys hear something?
Yeah, don't worry. Keep going.
Oh, okay. You want to check for eggs. Bed bug eggs look like tiny grains of rice, and they're
The
all.
sound, the sound, the sound that you hear, the sound that you hear are bed bugs, Miss Miko.
What is that?
I don't know. Don't get scared, Miss Miko. Don't get scared. Look at her holding her chest. Calm down. It's not the devil. Relax. Miss Miko, like, what's that? What's that? What's that? What's that?
What's going on?
Don't worry about it, man. Just
Yeah, and that's Miss Miko's tips. Back to you, Sean. I'm not going crazy. I'm like, what is that sound?
I don't know. I think it's our transmission. Okay, I think it's.
Miss Miko, you gotta stop, bro. This is
That
too
was
much with you
strange.
and your
She is
paranoia.
so scary. I can't.
Stop being so scared. She
Miko,
was like,
how did
in
you
the
make
bed
it this far? How did you make it this far in life?
for real. She was like, what's that? The bed bugs is, what's that? Take it easy. You saw how she crushes. She's like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I'm cool. That's Miss Miko's tips, guys. Enjoy. But why stop talking about bed bugs and the sound is not there no more? What's up with that?
Oh
It's
my
some,
God.
it's some kind of evil spirit.
I ain't talking about it.
Miko, your face.
Yo,
This
yo,
this
Miko,
reel is gonna be so funny.
yo, Miko, you gotta stop. You gotta take it easy, man. Do you sleep with the lights on in the crib?
The TV.
You got a Bible next to you? Like, what's going? You all right?
It's on my nightstand.
Mike starts talking to her. She's like, "What was that?" He's like your husband. Oh. You all right, yo?
You got me, Senny. That was a good one.
Mike is scared as hell too. He's like, "What is wrong with my wife?"
That's right.
That is hilarious. I know, because I remember one time I was talking about going somewhere with Miko. It was somewhere in the city. Mike was like, "She ain't going over there. She ain't doing it." I
Yo,
was like, "No, it'll be fun." He was like, "She's not doing it. She's not going there. It's too late."
Stay in my lane.
It was
you
hilarious.
should have seen your face. That was hilarious. All right, guys, Senny, we're gonna do one more. We're gonna thank you. Let's clap for Miss Miko's tip.
Yes, girl.
Uh, I
The
don't know. You
last
know what? I really but want this one. I think. I definitely agree with Miss Miko. I think the luggage have a lot to do with it.
they
That
did
soft,
say
that
they
soft,
did
coffee
say
kind of luggage is not a good look right now.
Nope.
they said that bed bugs that they were eradicated for some time with the use of a very strong pesticide, but they've since stopped using that pesticide, and there was a resurgence of bed bugs in the 1950s, and they say that the number one way that they get around and they infest places is through tourism and travel. So it's probably definitely from the hotels, because, and I mean, it's, people don't know that they're on their luggage. They're the size of an apple seed or smaller. So people don't see, they get in their stuff and then they bring them to other places. So those are all very good tips. Definitely keep your luggage closed, and plastic bags, everything is important.
For sure.
Especially if you're going to Paris right now or anywhere in Europe.
Well, like we said at the top of the show, don't go to Paris right now. Stay away. Those people are
Stay away.
nasty. Go ahead, Senny.
Let's talk about Powerball. We all love that. And this Powerball, there was a drawing on Wednesday. Nobody won. So the next drawing is going to be on Saturday, October 7th. And the estimated jackpot is $1.4 billion. The cash value of that is $643,700,000. And that's
Woo!
if you cash it out. You don't want no annuity payment. Give me all my money now. That must be a hefty tax though, too, on all that money. But yeah, there
Who
you go.
cares? Like, who cares? Give me all my coins.
I know we always talk about the strategies and what's what are the odds. I think they said the odds in this. I think it's the odds of you winning the grand prize is 1 in 292 million.
Ooh.
So that's almost like the whole United States. I think there's 300 and something people in the million, 300 something million people in the United States. So yeah, so are you guys gonna play?
I am. Because I don't gamble. So for this, I'm just going to go ahead and put my $2 on the table and see what life takes me. Why
Okay,
not?
I like that. I like that.
She said, put $2 on the table and see what life takes me. I like that. I do.
Maybe I'll play like $20 worth.
No, no, no.
Why not?
Miss Miko's absolutely right. It doesn't increase your odds with $20. The $2 and the $20 is the same odds. Just might as well play one ticket. I'm definitely going to play this ticket. You said no one won the last drawing, 1.4 billion dollars, and it's $643 million is the cash out after all the taxes are paid. So basically, all that money's yours.
That's right.
Senny, if I win, I'm gonna give you $1 million. I give Miss Miko $1 million. I'm out.
I'll take it. Thank you.
And that's because I know y'all. That's because y'all around me. I'm gonna throw both of y'all $1 million, and I'm out.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna donate a few millions to some of these black colleges that like to dance, and they like to dance and they like to shoot. I'm gonna break off some money and people in the chat room.
Y'all better stay on Harvey's good side.
Yeah, everybody get 1,000. I'm sorry, that's all I can do. Everybody in the chat room get $1,000. Don't get mad at me. All right, $2,000. That's it. I'm done. There's no child support issues my way, and that's not gonna be a problem. Even though I am I'm married, so that's a whole thing. So I just feel like out of $643 million, a lot of that, let's round it down to 600 million. Then that means really only 300 million of that is mine.
Right.
Because I'm married.
Or you
it's really
like
600. It's really 600 million, but I'm gonna just say 300 million. Now, my wife and I could rock with that 6 million, no question. 600 million, of course. I would. All of us hit something this weekend. Everybody play it, and I don't know, Senny J and Miss Miko. Should we do like a pool? Like, should we do like a three-man pool? I don't know.
I don't know, because I don't want to split it. I mean, I'll do it. Just don't have me buy the ticket.
I respect your honesty, sis.
Don't have me buy the ticket because I'm liable to dip on y'all.
Senny, if you win the $643 million after the taxes, how much you breaking your boy off?
Well,
she said no comment.
I don't want to give too much. You know what I'm saying? Because
I said I'll give you $1 million.
When you give people too much, that they squander it. I want to, maybe I could give you some type of residual payment. You know what I'm saying? Like every month you get a little something.
A word? So I tell you what, this is what I'll do for you. Senny, this is what I'll do for you. I'll give you $1 million up front and a light 5,000 a month for like 5 years. Very light.
Oh wow, Shawn, that is so nice.
Miss Miko, I'll give you $1 million. All this approval of my wife, by the way. Oh, you giving bitches money now?
That's our money, Shawn.
You giving bitches money? Miss Miko, $1 million, $5,000 a month for about 5 years.
I'll take it.
Senny, if you hit, what you doing with us? What you doing with me and Miss Miko? Talk to us.
No, yeah, I'll probably give you guys, I don't even know. Like, yeah, $1 million sounds good. Or like buy you guys something. House, car.
No, give me the
Maybe,
money. Don't buy me
maybe
nothing.
$1 million and a car. That seems cool, right?
Oh, yes. You buy me my G-Wagon?
Yeah, girl, G-Wagon it
I'll
up.
take it.
Maybe we could all
$1
get
million
matching
G-Wagon?
G-Wagons.
Yes, I'll take it.
Miss Miko, if you win the 643 million after all the taxes, what you doing for Senny and myself?
I'm gonna take care of y'all.
What you doing?
$2 million a piece, and that's it. That's it.
I'll take
$2
it,
million
girl.
a piece, and that's it.
I'll
Don't
take
call
it.
me, don't text me, don't ask me for nothing. That's it. Do what you do with that.
Senny, Mike gonna be like, "Gave that motherfucker $2 million. You gave Shawn. Let me holler at you. Let me holler at you. What that is? You having sex with him? You having sex with him?
Just take it off the top. You know what I'm saying? That's just automatically coming off the top. We don't even need
So
to
you know
calculate.
what? I'm gonna amend it. Out of $643 million, I'm gonna follow Miss Miko lead. I'm gonna give both of you $2 million each and a car, and I'm out. And I'm giving the chat room $1,000 each.
Everybody?
Everybody.
Okay.
That's dope.
Senny and Miss Miko, you're gonna look out for the chat room, or you're done with them.
Well, I just met them. I don't really know them people. I mean, they've been down with y'all for years. Like I'm new, so I don't know.
I'll throw some money at the chat room. I got y'all. You know what I'm gonna have? I'm gonna have one of those you know those cash things where the money goes all around?
And they gotta grab it.
Everybody gets 5 minutes. That's a long time. Everybody
Senny,
gets 5 minutes.
the day after we win, I'm gonna come on the show and be like this. I've been telling y'all to like and share. And you have it. You're gonna get pimped. No, chat room. Matter of fact, I'm gonna bump that up. $1,500 to every member in the chat room.
Okay.
Senny, how much you give in the chat room?
1,500 adds up.
1,500 times whatever. 40, 100 people.
Yeah, I could do that. I'll do it.
Miss
I'll do
Miko,
the
how much you
1,000.
give it? Miss Miko, how much you give in the chat room members? All right,
I
Senny.
like the cash machine idea.
Hey, might as well throw in some circus music. Michael Grasty, you're next. Senny, you got the last word before the last word, guys. We truly appreciate you. Where's the hearts in the chat room? Thank you so much for rocking with us on this Feel Good Friday. We truly appreciate you. And it means so much to us. Thank you. Senny, you got the last word before the last word.
It's the weekend and enjoy it.
Yay!
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Fry yay.
Go ahead, Miss Miko. Bust her ass like you usually do.
Whatever.
My last word is never give up. Today is hard. Tomorrow will be worse. But the day after tomorrow, there will be sunshine.
There you go.
What? how am I supposed to carry on with that?
That made me dizzy. All right, guys. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. Let's wave at these guys. We see you guys on Monday. Come on, let's go.
Bye, you
Bye,
guys.
guys.
Play
Later.
the Powerball. Win some money for me.
Right.